Hey, hello, how are you guys? Today I have received my paycheck, so it is time to go in and put in our actual numbers for our paycheck, see what our rollover is for our cash envelopes, and we're going to add that money to our sinking funds. I can figure out where the page is. There we go. All right, guys, let's go ahead and get started. I got my paycheck, and so it is time to go ahead and budget our actual numbers. So for my full-time pay, my check was actually $18.7578. And for my part-time, it was $812.11. And the $60 is still from my children. And then for rollover, there is $263. Give me my calculator. Okay, so if we add all this up, we have 1875.78, 812.11, 60, and 263 means we are working with $3,010.89. So our mortgage does not change. I do budget down to the cents because at the end of the day, every cent adds up to something and it does matter. Our streaming services are $7.99. Does anybody else cross their sevens? I think I've always crossed my sevens as long as I can remember, but I find that when I see other people write numbers, especially since I work with numbers a lot of people don't cross their sevens. I don't know why or how I started doing that. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so our cell phone is 92 even. Our tax payment is 120. Apple storage is 3. This FICO app is $39.95. The WW app is actually $11.50. And then our pest control is $54.18. And then our Apple Care is $13.95. Okay, so when we add this up, we have $1,140.55. I subtract that from $3,010.89. That leaves us with, excuse me, $1,870.34. This stuff will not change. Our medication is 50. Our therapy is 60. This is 125. And then our capital is 50. I did make a charge on my Apple credit card. So that is 20. So if our original was 285 and I just added 20 because everything else stayed the same, we are at 305. So if I take 1870.34 minus 305, That's $1,565.34. So then, sorry guys, I'm left-handed, so I have to turn. Our groceries, I added some money from this rollover because we're having a barbecue, so I'm going to do $250. Luckily, I don't have to do the meats. My son is doing the meat. They love their mama. So my portion, $50, is plenty, and then some. I do need to get some household items, and I didn't spend anything last paycheck, so I'm just going to double it, and I'm taking what I didn't spend, add it to this one, so that's 60. Fuel will be 160. Spending is still 60. Eating out is 30, and miscellaneous is 10. So let's add that up. So we're at 570. And if I take 1,565.34 minus 570, that leaves us with 995.34. So our home maintenance is 75. This is 10. Our buffer is still 25. So if I take the 80 minus the 263, because this is what I've added extra to my groceries and home, excuse me, that leaves us with 183. And I'm just going to add 180, I believe. Yes. So we're going to do 540. So if I add this section up, we have $650. I'm going to subtract that from 995.34. So our remaining is 345.34. And that is what we're going to pay to this credit card. So if I take 345.34 plus 125, so it's a total of $470.34 that I'm paying to this credit card. Boom. Okay, so now that we know that we have $540, we need to figure out, I've already figured out my cash planning because I've already been to the ATM, and we're going to see if the denominations are correct. Sorry for bumping you guys. Okay, so we know our official amount is $540. So in car upkeep, we are doing 45. Dental will be 5. Gifts I've bumped up to 15 because I have a graduation. Our home deductible is now 25. And our med deductible is 10. And we're doing 15 in medical. Self-care I raised to 25. Short pay, we're going to do 3. 30 in our wardrobe, and then 2 in bank buffer. And if we add this up, so we have a total of 175. Okay, so down here we have our car insurance is 60. I'm adding 60 here, but that number is not in that number. Vision, we're going to do 10. And then these are all staying the same. When I add this up, I'm not including this number because it's not in that number. So we have 90. Okay, so then for our personal binder, we are doing 5 4 dates, and we're gonna, that's an ugly 6. We're doing 6 for family time. I don't think much has really changed. Hair care is still 1. Home projects I raised to 4. Massages is 2, and planning will get 5. Toiletries is getting an odd number, it's getting 11. And then wellness I raised to 10. So add this up. So we are at 44. So then for our holiday binder, we're not doing any of these. Juneteenth is still 6. Thanksgiving is still 5. I brought Black Friday down to 4. And then Christmas is 10. So this adds up to 25. And we're not doing New Year's right now. Okay. So our last 2 binders. Let's do our home first. So home appliances is getting 5. Decor is getting 5. And furniture is getting 10. Our garden is going to get 25. Home projects is 15. Home upkeep is 25. I had to empty these 2. Pest control will be 10 and stock up will be 10. And then yard work, we're doing 15. So this is 120. And then over here to low priority, I increased all of these to 2. Seasons are doubled to 4. Splurge is finally getting something, it's getting 2. Annual pay is still 40. Our car tax will now be 10. Property tax will be 10. And then school will also be 10. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. So this should be 86. And let's make sure we did this right. So 120 plus 86 plus 25 plus 90 plus 44 plus 175, 540. Okay, so we did everything correctly. I have already went to the ATM. Not sure if we have the correct denominations. So we're just going to roll with it on the fly.